Hey everybody, and welcome to my video for my top 10 standard Blu-ray releases of 2022, or mainly my favorite ones. Uh, 2022 was an interesting year here with standard Blu-ray, as for the first time, it was really hard to come up with 10, not in such a way of, oh, there's so many out there. It's like, what came out on standard blue and not on 4K Ultra HD this year? So my criteria was that if there's a better one, then you're out of there for standard blue, because we want to go with the 4K. So Criterion regularly releases standard Blu-rays. I don't keep up with those as much as I'd like to, because I'm very much on the keep with their 4K as much as I can. Because when I worked in testing, I tested Criterion and I passed on a few of those that became out of print, like The Third Man or Man Who Fell to Earth and stuff in their early run. So now I'm just like, I better get on it with those and not mess around. So these releases, this is what I could come up with, and I truly did value these releases. Some of them I love, some of them are like, well, yeah, this was going to put on the release thing, but I do like my list. I do stand by my list. So let's get right into it with number 10. Number 10 is a movie that came out this year called Beast. Did not get a 4K release. It's an Idris Elba little survival movie. It's a cool flick. Lots of awesome action in it. Really unique thing. Elba leading the charge is great. But it's not only got good audio and video quality, but it's got a nice share of extras that, while they aren't the deepest in the world for a new movie, this is a pretty solid package in about what you would hope for. Not in a worst case scenario, it's better than that, but something be like, oh, you know what, I'm getting something. This is nice, because not even the stuff on here, it's like taken for granted nowadays. But Beast is my number 10, as is, for similar reasons, Cyrano. It's a 2021 film, though most people didn't see it till 2022. This is a sweet little musical. I really fell for it pretty easily. It was a good time, but it's also got a really good making of here. It's only one featurette, but it's a solid movie and presentation, and then the one featurette was actually pretty terrific. Puts it up there. Cyrano, number 9. Number 10, now we're getting something a bit more, here we go. It's the Ordinary People release from Paramount Presents. I really love this line films here with this. This one has a new Timothy Hutton interview on here, as well as some other things, but the movie's restoration is great. This is his first time on Blu-ray, and this is a Best Picture winner. It's kind of crazy that happened. I believe overseas there were some releases, but this is like the proper, we want to put this out release. I do know that Justin Beam, when he was on the show, he talked about how Redford was going to do something for this release, but he wasn't able to work it out, but he was on board getting this release done. So yeah, this is a cool release. My number 8. Number 7, television series, The Batman, this is the one that came after Batman, the animated series, didn't have quite the fanfare. Someone had to follow that in the animated Batman realm. It was this one. This one takes some chances with some different takes on characters, known villains and stuff, but this is actually a pretty good show. Like, if Batman the animated series didn't exist, I think people would be pretty high on this one. I don't care for what the Joker is in this one, but I mean, your mileage may vary with some of these, but it's interesting to see them not do just Batman the animated series again. And this was a very interesting show. Comes with plenty of bonus features carried over from the DVD days, but they do have a new featurette, which is pretty awesome on here, looking back at the series. And this one, this is from the 00s, early, this came out around the time Batman Begins. So this is the one to support that, while the other one kind of supported the Burton Schumacher era of Batman. But yeah, the Batman's a pretty awesome show. And that was number 7. We are at number, let me check my thing here. Number 6, we have George Romero's lost film, The Amusement Park. This one was found. He kind of wasn't like too big on it or something when it was released, but man, this is a wicked trip. This is a lost treasure we never had from the guys. This is one of his most avant-garde things he's ever done. It's trippy. It's short. They've restored the old film footage. It's got a very drive-in movie theater look to it, that's good. I like that. But it's got a lot of bonus features, relevant and irrelevant to it, kind of. Irrelevant, I'm saying, like, there's one about a comic book being created off of it, which, okay. But everything else, solid. This is if you're a George Romero fan, this was one of the biggest treats of the year. It came on Shudder, and then they got a Blu-ray release of it as well. But this is awesome. A gift from beyond from George, and I hope people enjoy the crap out of it. Seek it out. Number 5, I have a movie that I didn't see in time for like my list last year, or my top for my top 10s, or before the Oscars. It wasn't until later that I discovered a movie that has haunted my brain since I saw it. It is The Worst Person in the World. This is the Criterion release, comes with all the bells and whistles, and it is a tremendous film. This would be recommended on the film alone. It's part of this Oslo trilogy from the director, and it's the best of. I've seen 2 of the 3 of them. So after I saw Worst Person in the World, I realized I had never seen any of Trier, Joachim Trier, Joachim. Sorry for the name pronunciation. Trier's films, and I sought out as much as I could. I still haven't seen the first one in the Oslos. I've seen 2 and 3. They're kind of hard to find. I know the first one has a Blu-ray overseas that I'm looking at, and like, one day I'll pull the trigger on it. It comes in a trilogy pack with this one. But this movie is deep. It's got a lot of stuff, and it's well made. It's what I describe it as. Kind of like it's like a Woody Allen film, and then turns into something else as well. But definitely seek it out. This is one of the best movies I've just rent free in my brain for right now. But yeah, The Worst Person in the World. Number 4 is this nice Get Back set put out by Disney, of all people. There was a recall on it, and so that they had an audio issue, but there are no extra featurettes or anything on this, which the whole movie is basically a featurette for the Let It Be album. So, it is what it is, but it came with some extra cards and stuff, and it's just tremendous. I wish it would have been on 4K, but hey, you got to make this. It's got great audio and video quality, and this is just one of the most fascinating things. If you ever wanted to be a fly on a wall for like one of the greatest artists in any realm of all time, here you are. And number 3 is just a space for Doctor Who, because I love these releases. We're talking about here the season 22 collection set, as well as the recently released, I'm still in the middle of it, season 2 set. People put so much work into these. This is a historical document of the year that was that show, from things of interviews, TV appearances, commercials, everything. This has 2 missing episodes. There's recreations for it. There's a commentary from people who found a missing episode many years ago, and the stuff they went through on that. There's the Behind the Sofas featurettes. They even have another Looking For, which is usually a documentary on someone that was heavily involved and never got to have their day in the sun, looking up who they were, basically. And then this one is, to me, an overlooked season. I really like it. I'm a big Perry fan, of course. And then 6th Doctor has totally grown on me to where I like him. And this is my favorite of his seasons. It's got strong stuff. Once again, people around to do things. They have different TARDIS crews watching this one, so obviously maybe recorded during pandemic times, but this is another fun release. Colin Baker, they have lots of talk show appearances, things like that. And 3rd of Doctor Who, and the saddest, is the Abominable Snowman release. This is the steelbook that I have. This is the last for the foreseeable future of the missing episode animated ones, and it goes out on a high. I mean, it's great animation, looks awesome. They took their time with it. Good featurettes, great telesnap reconstruction. This is, yeah, sad to say, but well done for the animation team that ran this from the Power, well, Shot Up Power the Doctor all the way through the Abominable Snowman. I wish you could at least got to Wheel in Space, and then season 5 would be ready to go for the collection. But I'll take your Wheel in Space BritBox exclusive Telesnap reconstruction as that one as well. But adios animations for now. I hope to see you again in the future, or some other way of creatively retelling missing episodes with the audio. So that's my Doctor Who segment of the Blu-ray ones. And then next, number 2 is the Infernal Affairs trilogy from Criterion. This is its debut in America. It's never been on Blu-ray. I wish it was 4K. France got a 4K of it, but I don't think it has English subtitles, so not for me. But here we are. Lots of bonus features. These were previously, as the Weinstein Company had them, so I think the rights finally gone. Here it is on Blu-ray. I know there's a reviewer that I think is an uppity prick, but says the color timing and stuff is off from the theatrical experience. I don't know about you, but do you remember your timing and stuff theatrically, or do you watch them regularly enough theatrically to know that? I don't know, but these usually are director approved or looked at them. I don't know. He had a problem with the Wong Kar-wai set, which I think looks terrific. But if you're on board with the Wong Kar-wai set and how that looked, then check out Infernal Affairs. And pretty awesome. Maybe we can get The Departed on 4K paired with this. But this is an excellent set from Criterion. And they are 4K digital restorations, but they're on standard Blu-ray. So here we are. And my number 1 release of the year is weird, but let me explain. I think the movie is fun. I don't think it's the greatest movie in the world, but it comes from the Warner Archive collection. And it's The Wonderful World of the Brothers Grimm. Why this one? Well, the movie, the restoration stuff on it is immaculate. It looks fantastic. They give you the 2 ways to watch it. There's a letterbox version and a smile box version, because this used to be in a kind of a wraparound theater. Well, you don't have that at home, so it will go so if you're looking at me right now, your screen would be like 235 for that one, but the smile box has more information. So it goes oop, and then shh, shh. So I call it a smile box. But what I really liked about this beyond the movie was the featurettes on the restoring of the movie and bringing it to Blu-ray and doing the audio and the meticulous work they did to restore the film and to make it work and make it look great on Blu-ray and stuff. And just a real passion for home video here and film restoration. And just kind of blew me away. I was just like, wow, this is great. There's other featurettes and stuff too, but that was really what got me with this one, was just blown away by the image, the sound, and then the love for the craft onto the bonus features. And it's a 2-disc set. I, could have got a better packaging, but it's Warner Archive to put it like this, so it looks like you box it, and then, look, an Amaray case. But hey, so this is my number 1 for the standard Blu-rays of 2022. So there's that. I also have a video for the top 10 4K releases of 2022. So if you're like, man, that's a lot of, where's the 4Ks? You'll have to check out that video. Maybe it pops up here, maybe it doesn't. But if you're on whysoblu.com, just scroll down or up, wherever I decide to place the one, and you'll find the other video. Thanks for watching this one. This is my top 10 4K, or no, top 10 Blu-ray, standard Blu-ray releases for 2022. To recap, number 10, Beast. Number 9, Cyrano. Number 8, Ordinary People. Number 7, The Batman, the television show. Number 6, Amusement Park. Number 5, The Worst Person in the World. Number 4, Get Back. Number 3, Doctor Who stuff. Number 2, Infernal Affairs trilogy. And number 1, The Wonderful World of Brothers Grimm, Warner Archive. Thank you for watching. Check out the other video if you haven't. And I'll be back next week with my top 10 films of 2022. So thank you for watching, and stay film positive.